Hey y'all, how's everybody doing? Okay, so I never cooked a prime rib until just a few years ago. I think about 2 to 3 years ago was the first time that I attempted it. The reason I never cooked a prime rib was, number one, for a long time we just couldn't afford it. Growing up, I never even had heard of a prime rib. And secondarily, because if I was going to spend that much money on a piece of meat for a special occasion, I wanted to make sure that I did it right. So, I'm going to show you the proper way to do a no-fail, perfect, medium rare prime rib. Comes out great every time. And it's all about, can you use a calculator? Okay? I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Okay, so we are in an Airbnb in a cabin up in Smoky Mountains in Pigeon Forge. I bought this rib roast, let's see, beef ribeye roast bone in. I bought this a couple of nights ago when we first got here, and this is the first time that I'm having a chance to cook it. Okay, so normally you'd want to cook this on a rack. I don't have a rack. This is the only bacon dish in this cabin, so we're gonna work with this. Now, oh gosh, these are also like granite countertops, and I'm trying to be super careful and not break anything glass. I'm used to like cheap laminate countertops. All right, so this is our cut. And originally, this thing was $15.99 a pound, and it came in at $121.68. It's bone in, and it weighs 7.61 pounds. With my Kroger card, I got it. They had it marked down to $8.97 with the card, and then there was a digital coupon that took it to $5.97. So I went from $121.68 to $68.26, and then all the way down to $39 and some change. Yes. So I'm going to show you how to trim it and get it ready for the oven. Okay, now as I said, this is a method that makes sure that it works every time on every prime rib. And all you need to do is be able to use a calculator. Alright, so we're going to move this thing over like that. Alright, this is beautiful. One of the key things here is that we want to make sure that we let this come up to room temperature, okay? That's going to be the key. Now over here on this fat side, we need to trim some of this fat cap off. It's a little, we need to leave some of it on, but we need to trim some of it off. Now, if yours has a whole bunch, you can keep that. You can render that down. You can make tallow. See, all this needs to go. This. We're just going to trim the fat. Okay. I got a little bit more right here I want to get rid of. Hey! Okay, hang on. Okay, now, the other thing is, I think I'm going to go ahead and remove the bone. Alright, so we're going to cut right along there. We're going to cook these bones too, but, and it's easy to do. You can get a boneless one if you want to, and just, you won't have to do this part, but, let me just put it on pause while I remove these. Alright, so now We got the bones off. And I'm going to shave a little bit more of this fat off over here. And we're just going to make sure we've got... Hey, what is it? Yes, we're going to go jump. Be patient, grasshopper. Be patient. Alright, let's get all one trim off there. Alright, now here's our bones. We're going to cook it. Yes, honey.
Who's that?
What?
That kid.
What kid?
It's not the door.
Nobody knocked on the door, heads. That's Bones. Okay, hang on 1 second, okay?
I can't find the drop of wind.
Okay.
I can't find it.
There's not one here.
Where is it?
Okay, hang on, y'all.
I got a drop of wind.
Alright, once we got this thing all trimmed up and ready to go, next thing is we're going to make a butter. Put all over it. Now, this is what I've got because this is what I've got. Okay? You do what you do. This is what I got, okay? So, I'm going to put a big blob in there of this. Okay? We're going to do, and these are some, we're limited on seasonings. I knew I was going to cook one of these, so I did bring herbs of Provence.
Okay.
And that makes a great prime rib.
I got the video, Mom.
Hang on, honey. We're going to put that in there. We're going to do garlic powder. We got to season this real heavy on the outside, okay? We're making a bark. So, we're going to do some black pepper. Nom, 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 nom. Okay. This is onion salt. Gotta be careful with this. Okay. If you're going to bring it in here, you better turn it down. Because it's awfully loud. And this is just regular salt. Again, you have to have a look because it's just going on the outside. Okay. Now, let's get this out. Now we're going to take this butter. We're going to mix all these seasonings right in it. Okay? We're going to mix these all together. I'll be right back. Okay. Now, next part is we got it trimmed up. We got our butter mixed. Okay? And we're going to take the butter and we're going to coat this thing in a thick layer all over of the butter. Now, you can take an extra step with this, and it's very recommendable, and that's just covering it in salt and let it do a dry brine in the refrigerator. And that's a really good thing to do. It does make it a little too salty for me, so I didn't do it. Huh? Candy Sonic.
Candy.
Did what? So we're just going to smear this all over. No, sir. No, sir.
Candy Sonic.
You're what?
Sonic candy.
Sonic candy.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. Whatever you got going on over there. No clue. Oh, you want ice. So you want to cover the ends? All of it. We're going to cover the bottom side too. But, well, really we don't, because we don't have a rack, so we're just putting it in on its bottom. So we'll just put all this up here. Now, we're going to cover this over. It's like icing a cake, guys. I'm going to put that much on there for real. I know it seems excessive, but trust me, this is how we do it. I was a manager for a long time at a very popular steakhouse in my hometown, and they had prime rib on Friday and Saturday nights, and I was always so disappointed that they didn't make their own prime rib. Okay, they just brought the pre-cooked ones, slapped them in the convection oven for like 15 minutes, they were ready to go. Alright, there's that. Now we're going to move it over here to the pan. I did leave those beef pieces in there so that we could make kind of like an au jus, but I'll show you that in a little bit. So this is ready to go in the oven. I'll show you how we do it. Okay, now we got our pan and we still got our bones over here. We're going to take this beautiful prime rib. Just sit right there. Okay, make sure that butter's on there. And we're going to scoot it down. It's not going to matter. We're going to take these bones and I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to probably have to put those in a different pan to cook them. And we're going to put what's left of the butter on those bones. We're going to put this in a 500-degree oven for 15 minutes. Now, when the 15 minutes is up, we're going to cut it back down to 325. I had a 7.61 pound prime rib, so it's 10 minutes per pound. Okay, at 325 degrees, rest for 30 minutes, and we'll see how this goes. Now, once we turn it down, hang on. You're back. Okay. Oh Lord. Once we turn it down, like I said, it's 10 minutes per pound. So you take whatever the pound is exactly. Mine was 7.61 times 10, and it'll give you the minutes. And then of course, mine was over an hour, so I had to, do the figuring and all the things. So mine's an hour and 27 minutes. So I will bring you back when that's done. 500 degrees, 15 minutes, cut it down to 325, leave it for 10 minutes per pound, whatever your math works out to be, and then let it rest for 30, okay? Be right back. Okay, we're back. We have waited our time. This roast has rested. It is beautiful. Let me show you. It is gorgeous. And it's ready to be cut. Alright, we're going to move it over here to this cutting board. Very carefully. There we go. Just like that. Now we're going to cut Anthony a big slice here. Let's see how it looks on the inside. Now, keep in mind, I didn't use a meat thermometer or anything like that. Literally just...
I cleaned this. Mommy.
Yeah, honey.
I saw a story you up on.
You spilled it?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna clean it up?
I cleaned it.
Okay, good.
I'll do this part.
This is not the sharpest knife, but should do. Oh Lord, the soul. Oh, it's so tender. Okay. Oh boy. Look at this. Oh, Anthony, it's gorgeous. Look at this, guys. It doesn't get much better than this. It's very juicy. It is cooked to a nice medium rare. is ready for consumption.
Mommy?
And that's how we do it.
Mommy.
Hang on a minute, baby. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope you guys all try this very soon. This is a fail-proof way. Doesn't matter how big it is, how small it is. Do the math. It works every single time.
Mommy?
Merry Christmas. I love y'all.